Bravo, Houston. I thought you were going to be dumb. Played safe, noticing that you guys lost twice to the playoffs against the Warriors. Last time because y'all didn't forgot how to actually shoot consistently. In the other part, because Harden was getting fouled up so badly, and your team wasn't playing as much well on defense as it is. I think you have fucking Austin Rivers on your team, and a lot of other problems that couldn't commit other than Nene getting older. Y'all desperately having Kenneth Faried, Chris Paul not giving a shit about the game, continuously getting hurt. A lot of crap happening to the Houston Rockets. We're not like the first time they had Chris Paul, how they were obviously shooting better, having better passing, traditionally playing well. Harden's defensive splits getting way better than the previous seasons, proving himself to be a huge offensive juggernaut and defensively useful when needed to. And now you pick up like the top point guard. I'm not gonna call him top 10 because obviously there's way better point guards that are more useful, less selfish, and better than him. Russell Westbrook. That's even though he's not my favorite point guard, he averaged a triple double. He's obviously consistent and more aggressive, so he'll be more of a ball dominant point guard. I don't think he's better than Chris Paul, but seeing how Westbrook has shown himself to still be a huge threat for the Oklahoma City Thunder, I think his usefulness will affect some of what would happen for what happened for OKC, and plus he's working with a former teammate that is James Harden, so obviously chemistry's a bit there. But we know last season was Paul George's team from last season. And now they acquired not only Russell Westbrook, they traded a majority of their future for Russell Westbrook. That's my issue. Over Russell Westbrook already having like a supermax like a few seasons ago, like after an MVP season, and fucking wasting all their times having just nearly the same record until Paul George came here. And all they needed was Paul George. I thought they just needed a better bench, and they would be perfectly fine. In the second half of the season, first half of the season, they were perfectly fine. They were doing pretty well during Christmas time, and then they fucked up second half of the year. And now they assigned fucking Ben McLemore that hasn't done shit since his rookie and sophomore year, and then trading away role-playing positions back in Sacramento. Played decently in Memphis. Played decently. It looks like his field goal percentage has declined. It's been his field goal has been inconsistent. Only played 56 games. Playing his playing went down a lot because of his injuries or his behavior or anything else. OKC literally got him because of 3-point percentages. That has declined tremendously. We're not counting the last season because he played only 19 games. He came from shooting like 36% from the field, now to 34%. That's his career lowest. And currently, like his second to last career lowest, next to a 32 in his rookie season. I don't feel like he's that impressive. They're just using him as like an athletic finish, and Ben McLemore has been notable for like in his old rookie year for being an athletic finisher that can shoot the three. They compared him to a few legends in the NBA like Ray Allen. I thought he did decent in Memphis. He got a few like 20-point games, and then they picked up notoriously the number one pick of the 2013 draft, Anthony Bennett. The guy that was picked over Giannis Antetokounmpo and Victor Oladipo, Anthony Bennett, that's been stuck in the G League, but has dramatically improved after being a local journeyman in the NBA for quite a while, playing for like the Nets, the Cavs, and then the Raptors. Then played for a few pretty decent stats. His field goals went up. He's been able to be a huge scoring juggernaut. He didn't start much until like he started trading around those teams and played one more season in the G League. That pretty much is it. I feel like he's a decent big that wants to rely. Everybody wants to rely on their three lately, and I feel like that's terrible sometimes. Even though we're adapting to a more reliance where we have to shoot from behind the arc, I get it. When Robin Lopez and a lot more big men like that exist, some point guards really want to rely on trying to be a reliable slasher or just trying to be a spot up shooter. And I feel like these guys are just going to be reasonable for spot up shooter or just for garbage time that I think Anthony Bennett's going to do and then go back to the G League, or how Ben McLemore might stay into the team if he stays consistent or healthy. I feel like this is a poor signing for the Rockets. They did pick up Tyson Chandler, that I thought that was pretty decent. Thanks, he was the really most consistent big man that the LA Lakers had, and the most reliable guy to get the boards, other than JaVale McGee, that can do it all offensively and defensively. And Tyson Chandler is that, and plus he has playoff experience. So I don't know how this is gonna work for Tyson Chandler. He never gets hurt late into the season. He's pushing 40, so this is gonna be interesting to watch Rockets basketball. Obviously, to see how Harden and Westbrook can collide. Clint Capella not thinking of trading next season. And why in the fuck they still have the most iffiest bench? How you still re-signed Austin Rivers and we don't know about Iman Shumpert, even though he's more reliable after his decent half a season with the Sacramento Kings. So I don't know really. This is a really double-edged sword here for the Rockets, because you think, oh, you got a former teammate and becoming like an all-time favorite point guard in Russell Westbrook, even though he's been declining efficiency and shooting wise, while James Harden has been an MVP candidate for the last few years, and obviously proved that he's the most ball dominant. Fucking, they have the biggest usage rates in the NBA. MVP wise, when they were in the MVP race back in like 2016 to 17 season, these guys nearly had majority, like Westbrook had nearly all the league highest usage rating, more than fucking LeBron James, James Harden. That's sad. While they had reasonable tools to make the playoffs, they just couldn't stay healthy, or they just couldn't rely on the system that's give Westbrook the ball. You give it to him behind the arc. You pump fake. You give it to Westbrook. He'll shoot. He'll drive when he needs to. I am Billy Donovan. I know how to coach. How to get us pseudo above 500, but we're still going to get shut out by even the fucking Trailblazers. Everybody's still upset about that game. I'm not going to be around the bush about it. But that's literally my take on the Houston Rockets offseason so far. I know it's it's late July, so obviously you have to get to the bottom of the barrel. Trailblazers did receive Pau Gasol. I thought that was a huge steal for the Blazers with their already stacked up front court. How they still have Josef Nurkic and Hassan Whiteside, and I feel like Josef Nurkic can just split to the 4. Thinks he plays like a 4 more than a 5. And Hassan Whiteside, that's a good like rim protector, and he can slam the ball and play offensively. So this is going to be a huge, interesting comeback season for the Blazers after having an upset blowout in the Western Conference Finals. So I'm just seeing how this works out. Thank you for watching. Have some more NBA videos on the way.